GMO stands for genetically modified organism, whose material has been changed using genetic engineering. The start of GMO cropping started in 1983 using antibiotic-resistant tobacco plants, and the approval for genetically modified microbial enzymes, which is basically the heart for a biochemical reaction. Farmers genetically modify their food for reasons that they stay fresh longer and that they feed more people. But we don't know the long-term effects of the chemicals in our body. And also, steroids have been causing puberty earlier in children. So suffer from GMO cropping due to the fact when the alfalfa that they're feeding their cows can be contaminated. And that can also put them and potential farmers in the area around out of business. This is due to when the USDA released a GMO version of alfalfa, which is supposed to be resistant to herbicides. And due to all this can put many farmers out of business. The U.S. Department of Agriculture also says that GMO cropping is very critical for keeping farmers productive and keeping food in stock. But in the last 10 years, farmers had sued for over $1 billion in losses after rice crops were contaminated, but only $200,000 were rewarded to farmers that filed for losses. In losses after rice crops were contaminated, but only $200,000 were rewarded to farmers that filed for losses.
The companies that develop GM seeds point to this as challenge as the key rationale for their need, and they explain that GM seeds will help to meet the feeding the world challenge in a number of ways. For currently commercialized GM crops and the environmental benefits, as previously pointed out, are primarily linked to reductions in pesticide use. I'm gonna read that again. The companies that develop GM seeds point to this challenge as the key rationale for their need, and they explain that GM seeds will help meet the feeding the world challenge in a number of ways. For currently commercialized GM crops, the environmental benefits, as previously pointed out, are primarily linked to reductions in pesticide use and to reductions in tillage. Tillage is the preparation of land for growing crops.
In 2013, the journal Food and Chemical Toxicology retracted a paper that linked the herbicide Roundup and Roundup-tolerant GM corn to cancer and premature death in rats. Due to concerns about the paper, the journal's editor reviewed the researchers' raw data and the peer review process. They found the researchers had used too few rats. The Pacific strain of rats was prone to cancer, and the results were inconclusive.